right, so we've just cleaned up another Met cluster. We've left it a bit of its remnants as guards. Oh boy. And immediately I am reminded why we need to be careful of such things. So what about... Aha. Yeah, for at least for the time being, this all needs to not be in the work zone. There we go. Good job, Kenta. Way to demonstrate the flaw of my plan. So, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, we have this mech cluster that is hanging out at the front of our base, and apparently he's going to spend most of its time shooting at us if we decide to go outside. So we may need to rethink the longevity of this. Alright, we loaded up a transport pod with a few thousand insect jelly so that we can transfer the remainder over to here, which the bears should do at their leisure. They're sleeping right now because we work in shifts. The bears take the days and my pawns take the nights. This whole field of dead insects could disappear. We've had a few major infestations over the last... I'm baffled. I didn't remove it from cooking. Dang. Cooking also should not be here. Run away. Ideally don't get lit on fire. Thank you for your service. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to think that Tony is not... Why is this forbidden? Why is this forbidden also? That's weird. It's a bit peculiar. But I'm going to shrink this zone back down. I like to be able to walk around this zone, so... My hope is that the bears will move all of the remaining insect jelly into this space, and I will have been at least reasonably close on my guess. Everybody's getting neurally supercharged. Ooh, Amboss, how is your psychic love? How long is that lasting for? 12 hours? All right, well, everyone's sleeping. I'll leave it, and we'll get it in the morning. I'm still wondering when and if Amboss's... Oh, Kill My Mother is down to a minus 54. It used to be a minus 80. So, quest, installation heist, an ancient complex. We have more ancient complexes than we know what to do with. Oh, animals. The reason the bears are not moving things is because the bears are like that. For the time being, I'm going to leave our loved named bears. Oh, wow. Did they? Oh, yeah. In the time that happened, all of the bear food got eaten. Interesting. Probably dangerous that I'm leaving all the bears. They're all gonna drop off and then also eat insect jelly, which I don't want them to do. Oh, White is slicing up geese like there's no tomorrow. Come on, bears. Finish up the great insect jelly reallocation so I can ban you from this area. Not be worried about all of my... There we go. There we go. All's right in the world now. That's the way... That's the way that's supposed to be. So we have just over 4,000 insect jelly here and another 2,000 there. That is a staggering amount of insect jelly. If ever there was a question. Can clear all that bear zone out. And then I did set inside walls to include this zone, which is no longer necessary. It is a foggy day on the rim. Come on, please. Thank you. That's interesting. I've never done that before, where that was to draft Omboss, have him stand on top of the dirt pile, and then go from there. Yeah, we're gonna need a new place to put power cells. We could expand over here, for sure. We could put 2 more here and here. I like putting them under overhead roof so that they don't get sniped. Could also put them down here, I think, with relative safety. Oh my. We have had an explosion, and it has taken our geese from us. This is gonna make a mess of our geese situation. I don't think there's anyone who could get there faster, so Omboss is gonna try and take care of it. This is making an absolute mess, though. We're gonna have superheated air. We're gonna have... Well, that really put a damper on our goose situation. Did, Oh, it looks like, Interesting. Oh, no, there's Gulliver. Where's Gulliver? Gulliver is safe. That's good news. We would have been concerned for Gulliver. The rest of them, I'm not as concerned about. I think we're going to be okay. Gulliver, you are healthy. Whew. That was a close one. We almost lost our MVG. No, MIG. Most important goose. But instead, I think we will recover from this goose-based disaster without too much long-term harm. This was the final tally. We lost quite a few, what looked like juvenile geese? Yeah, I think so. This is why we keep the backup power. But I also... Oh, an industrial orphan. Veronica von Pyro. Pyro? Are you a pyromaniac? Nope. Veronica's not going to have... Veronica's going to dodge the bullet, I guess. But backup power has been restored. I think... Yeah, we're in pretty good shape. Everything's connected that needs to be, or should be. And our goose population continues to thrive. despite the best efforts of the RimWorld gods. I think we haven't had any major mishaps, so... Disease malaria. Okay, blocked on everybody. Also, as a side note, I hadn't noticed before how high our goose number had gotten. That's kind of incredible. That's a lot of geese. Yeah, I think our visitor is probably leaving via an unwise path. Veronica, I don't think that was the best play. All right. Sorry, Veronica. You win some, you lose some. Should probably find a better place to put these packaged survival meals. There's some argument to be made that they should be over here, but... I really just need to get rid of the shield belts. The Heart of Mugs. I wish that was in the info. Oh, Royal Tribute Collector. Are they going to also run afoul of this mech cluster? It looks like they are. They might dodge a bullet. No, not if they keep walking like that. Uzboli. That vaguely reminded me of a very early adversary that we ran into. Ulobil, I believe was their name. They were quite the villain at the time. All right, thank you for coming. Hope you had a nice visit. We should probably just clean these up. There's not a lot of value in leaving them, since they're not gonna do insane work, except maybe against, like, even against some tribals, they just get swarmed down. They're probably most effective against a pirate raid, actually. Oh, I think Defos just stood up for a moment there and then got viciously gunned down. Our geese are bouncing back. It's a banner day for all of Goosdom. This is too much chem fuel. Let's turn that on. We'll just increase our chem fuel usage slightly. Oh, yeah, we still have this uranium grand sculpture. I should really find a home for this. So technically we could take this, move it forward too, and put the Uranium Grand statue behind it. That's kind of a... Well, it would make this a little... We'll rotate that one. Move that there, and then maybe we can sneak another one in. That's not where... Tony. I think we have to set this to advanced components only for a moment. Because otherwise... Now, Tony, where did you put all of those? Cannot merge advanced components. No stack available to merge into. There we go. Now we can add in components. There we go. And we've added a sweet sculpture to this room. This somewhat poorly designed room, because we're still pathing over chairs. I would have liked to have had this L work out slightly differently, but that would probably involve moving this wall, which I don't love the idea of that. Underground gold. Actually, I might be interested in that. Where's the underground gold at? It's like right here. I don't want to get dug too deep events in places where they would be particularly annoying. 300 gold. Found a lot of steel, bit of uranium. This would be an easier place to handle. Yeah, we'll let it continue percolating. Now in the event log, I'm still surprised by this mech cluster. This one did not surprise me, but that other one seemed out of lockstep with what I have grown accustomed to from Cassandra. Musto, how are you doing, just generally speaking? You're drowsy. You observed... Oh, a gibbet cage. Does everyone hate seeing the gibbet cage? Oh, no. This is disastrous. Everyone hates seeing mugs in the gibbet cage. How could I be so foolish? Will I fix it? I don't know. That seems like a small price to pay. Because we can't bury mugs. We do have Muggs' heart up here. We could also wall it in. Maybe that's the solution. Ooh, another bugs quest. For an excellent Psi-Meditative Persona Hammer. Or a good Fast Mover Psi-Meditative Promise Bringer. I wouldn't mind having a second Persona Mono Sword. And 1500 gold is nice. 101 hives, though. Oh my gosh. That's a lot. And it looks like we don't get any support. So it would just be 101 hives of sadness raining down upon us. We do need a place for this unstable power cell, though. We could technically put power cores in here with relative safety. Like I said, I like them to be overhead roofed. We could also tuck them in here relatively easily. This is a slate wall anyways. Yeah, let's put them in here. Okay, all the power is in place, so... Forbid this blueprint until the other one gets put in, and then we'll replace that wall. We worked through all that smoke leaf that we got. this space won't give us a lot, but I guess we could technically expand this way, potentially. I find it so weird that I'm thinking about now blocking off the gibbet cage. I think it's better than not. So let's do that. That way people won't observe the gibbet cage, but we will know that Muggs forever rests in the heart of our space. So there's 3 auto-charge turrets, 2 Inferno turrets, and we're going to have a hard time getting that unstable power cell, I think. I do want to put, I think I want to put a floor in here, and I also want to smooth out these walls, I'm starting to realize. 101 hives, you say. For 1,500 gold. That's nothing to sneeze at, for sure. Wait, why is this Goose here? Why is Goose 992 living in one of the carrier dryad beds? I think that's because we needed to treat it, and we need to move it to a place in order to do that. So just to make that easier in the future, I think I'm gonna create some beds so that we can keep all of our geese in the appropriate locations. Oh, there was a firefight. Musto living large. Oh, looks like the gibbet cage debuff is very short-lived. Ooh, a bulk goods trader. All right, let's hope that we can offload a lot of insect jelly to them. We have a stash of valuables that's also popped up. Oh, we could get goats. We might sell some geese. I'll take the chocolate. I don't think it's necessarily worth it. Ooh, they have 2,000 insect meat. We can't really take advantage of that. So a lot of these, like, random chunks of meat, anything less than 100 stack is probably worth clearing out for more consolidation. Take that. Skip the cloth. Get rid of the light leather, lizard skin, panthera fur. Keep the thrumbo fur. We haven't gotten any in a while, though. Get rid of the bison wool. We could just buy the flake, not because we want to use it, but just because it's profitable to have it. Or it's a good way to consolidate resources, is what I should say. Yeah, so here's the problem, is we have just so much clothing that we need to get rid of. Pick up shock lances. They're expensive. We'll take all their gold. Is this terror sculpture worth keeping? Ooh, totemic slabs we like. All right, cool. We did a reasonably good job. We still have like too many smoke leaf joints and those types of things, but I think it's better for us to get rid of some insect jelly. So let's try like 2,000 insect jelly? No. 1,000 insect jelly? 1,300 insect jelly. All right, that's in the right ballpark. This is really just to make room for more. There we go. What is the beauty rating on these totemic slabs, I wonder? They're made of wood. Oh, they have a high beauty, though. I think at 30. How does that compare to these morbid ones? These are 16 each, 17 each. So they're relatively attractive. Oh, they are big, though. We don't have that many big rooms, do we? Well, we can put one like here. That would be a cool spot. I don't like having a bunch of wood on the floor here. I feel like I am inviting incendiary mortars to light our floor on fire and there to be a reason for it to be on fire. What is this? Intercepted communication indicating that an item stash has been claimed by others. Oh, don't care. Didn't ask. Maybe putting them, rather than putting them over here. Do they center well on... They do center well on the table. It's kind of cool. Until we can get some more interesting ones. I think that's kind of a cool... Actually, is it going to look bad? Wooden flooring I'm not that excited about. I think they look cool enough. Alright, let's flip that back since the last event tried to roast our gooses, literally. Yeah, that did a decent job. As a reminder, we have a bunch of insect jelly hidden away at the moment. How do I already have this much bird skin? Didn't I? Can I still? They don't have any money. I don't know what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking is gonna happen. I think it's time to refill my water more than anything else. As I watch our colony work relatively effectively. How is Green and Elliot's relationship going? They are in the honeymoon phase. Could not be more fond of one another. L Traders has left comms range. Yeah, I wish I had more of these floor coverings. I think they're really cool, and for a long time we couldn't install them. Now we can. So I'd like more of them. More of them made of jade and silver and other awesome things. The psychoid plants were twitching something fierce there.